This Hinduism piece of art is called Shiva as Lord of Music. This piece can be used for devotional purposes through the notion of music. Music is used to calm and soothe people. It is serene and beneficial. In the Hindu religion, the Veda is a large collection of hymns. In the Veda, Shiva is referenced and described through the hymns and rituals. These hymns today are still chanted by priests in rituals and prayers. The repetition and rhythm within music is a reference to the ongoing creation and destruction of the universe, which Shiva controls. In this piece of art, we can see an axe and rearing antelope. These are a reference to the Hindu Vedic texts. These are the foundational texts in the Hindu religion. Also, the positioning of his two lower hands are playing the instrument called the veena. It is not pictured in this specific statue, but it is a reference to music and how it is a vital part of sacred learning.
This piece can be used for the inspiration to stay away from sin in the Christian religion. In our world today, we are constantly tempted by sin, but with the power of God, we must live a life of holiness. Mary is portrayed as our mother and the mother of our church, who sets an example of how we should live. This artwork is seen as a template of life and how we are naturally born with morality. In the artwork, baby Jesus is being held by Mother Mary, who is protecting him from Eve's temptations. Eve is shown at the bottom of the paintings wrapped in a snake, holding the temptations of the fruit. Mary is wearing a radiant halo decorated with 12 stars, resembling Jesus' disciples. Surrounded by Mary and Jesus are angels watching over them. Jesus is wrapped in a cloth and wearing a halo, showing his innocence and how he is our Savior.
Seated Guanyin is seen as a form of meditation for those in the Chinese Buddhist religion. Guanyin is seen as the goddess of mercy, who answers the cries of those who are suffering. Guanyin's stature and being is associated with offerings and the beholder of sound. This artwork is seen as a devotion of suffering for those in the Buddhist religion to seek comfort from hardships. The artwork of Guanyin is a devotional tool used to end the sorrows one may be facing. The seated Guanyin is seated in a Buddhist position of meditation. Her head holds a crown and jewelry, which represent her royalty in the Chinese Buddhist faith. The necklace on Guanyin's neck signifies the call upon Buddha for aid. The robe the goddess is wearing is seen as a traditional piece of enlightenment and purity in the Buddhist faith. The bead on her head embodies the living beings turning away from suffering and moving towards rebirth in nirvana.
A mihrab is a prayer niche featured on the Qibla wall of a mosque. The Qibla wall indicates the direction of the Kaaba in Mecca and is therefore the wall in which Muslims should face when praying. The Kaaba is a small cubic building built around a meteorite that is believed to have been placed there by Abraham and Ishmael. Muslims acknowledge the Kaaba as the holiest shrine in the Islam religion. The mihrab depicted contains many different abstract designs, especially the use of calligraphy. Calligraphy holds great importance in the Islam religion. This is because of the fact that Muslims believe it is a sin to create an image of either God or Muhammad. And so calligraphy is one of the means Muslims use to express their faith and replace the depiction of idols. The white glaze represents the most important verses from the Quran and is written along the frame of the niche in Thuluth script. White glaze also outlines geometric patterns and arabesque vines. The turquoise glaze forms secondary designs, such as vines, as a means to highlight the stunning calligraphy.
Each piece of artwork is used as a form of reflection in their religion. The Hindu and Buddhist art share similar notions, such as the use of goddesses and symbolic meaning. Both Shiva and Guanyin are associated with music, yet every art piece conveys peace. All of these artworks are used to strengthen prayer and meditation by visual representation of beliefs unique to the religion, allowing the person to deepen the meaning and concentration of devotion and prayer. There is a common theme among them as they depict one specific aspect of the religion that conveys a sense of power and strength. Mary and Jesus overcome original sin and temptation. The gods Shiva and Guanyin, who have power over all their followers for creation and mercy. Also the power of prayer niche, which is drawn to the power that can be found in Mecca.
Art allows us to have conversations with each other so we can discuss our opinions and differences. It allows for contemplation and opens our minds to new interpretations. Religious art has a capacity to inspire people. When we have a world where religious art is valued and celebrated, we are able to create peace between different religions. Powerful art images can mediate the way we view the world. By studying religious art, we are able to know the truth and stay away from false ideologies. Art has the power to influence our emotions and the ability to act on our perceptions of others. Its purpose is to explore the deeper principles of our world today.